Start by prepping the surface. Get all the debris off, get all the dirt off. Got 20%. I like to start off at the corner. You can either use this as a straight edge, or take your razor blade, dig in with the corner. Good. Dig in the corner. Alright, with tint, you want to shift it over this 1/4 inch. That way you don't have no gaps, light coming in. Put a little tint over there, you're gonna get this side of it. You can even go a step further. Trim that off. Alright, now you're gonna want to tack it down. Take it down so it don't move nowhere. Alright. So now, you want to lift the tint up and let the window down. Now we got some space up here. You want to tack it down again. Get one good tack up there. Always start to cut off with a fresh blade. Got 23 people in here. Y'all like, subscribe. Check out my YouTube channel. Subscribe for more tips and tricks. Alright, we're gonna trim off the edges at the top. Trim off one edge. Trim off the other edge. I'm using stainless steel blade. I'm really just rounding off my corners. Alright, got my corners rounded. Now we're going to shrink the window. The reason why we shrink the window is because the film come off as a square. So now we want to mold the tint to the glass. So if you feel it pop up, you want to shrink them down. Don't hold the heat gun toward the edge. Hold it like toward the top. But you don't want to burn the bottom of the paper. I heard a guy saying it don't matter if you burn it, but we're gonna say that for a trial and error video later. We can go for what we know. So bam, it's shrunk already. See, it's already molded, but you can go a step further. Lift it up one good time like that. Same thing. That way you know it's tricky. Sometimes you'll do that and it'll go so fast you'll think you already done, but you know what I'm saying? You can lift it up like that. Shrink it. Alright, bam. We got our template done. Template to the top. Alright, so now this is part 2, cleaning. So to be a good window tinter, you gotta be a good cleaner. You can do all the right steps, but then the inside dirty, you just wasted all your hard work. You're gonna clean it with a scrubber pad. Scrubber pad is one of these. Find these off Amazon. And you can even go a step further. I like to use Awesome, because it right here at the top, right here, it gets super dirty because it go up and in this seal. So you want to make sure it's clean. Get you a pack of razor blades off Amazon. I always keep some fresh blades. So take your fresh blade and clean the window. A lot of times you're not gonna see that dirt. It ain't like you Superman. You can see trash in the window. So you do these steps to kind of get that trash that you can't see. As long as you got a good cleaning technique, you should get a lot of the dirt out. Spray in the corner. Take you a triangle. If you want to go over all the windows, you need to take a triangle and a towel and run it through the seal. You just want to make sure all the dirt up. Like I said, you can do all the steps right, what I just did, and get to the inside, and you got some dirt on the window, and now you look like you did a bad job. So keep it clean. Push all the dirty water to the sides. Like I said, you gotta be a good cleaner to be a good tinter, in my opinion. Alright. Even take you a towel after you done squeeze the water down and just run across the top. Like I said, it's a lot of dirt you can't see with your naked eye. So you want to make sure it's clean, And I do this for every window. You just don't want that hard work to go to waste. So bam. Even clean this off again too, because it just went back up there in the seal, so it's more likely dirt that you can't see. So got that straight. Got our tint. It says we shrunk it at the top, but now when we place it, we're gonna put it at the beginning of the window. So the tint have a plastic line on there. You just use your thumb to roll it back, grip it, and pull it. Spray to tack it down, pull it some up. All right. So now we got our window. We got our tint exposed. Got the paper hanging down some. When you open up the door, just be careful because the plastic can get stuck in the door and it'll come off. Ain't no big deal, but just be cautious. Spray the inside. Grab it with pinch it. Then you're gonna fit it in. You got this soapy water, that way you can maneuver it around how you want to. So once you got it in place, squeeze it. Spray some water, then squeeze it. I'm this good because I practice so much. I got like 4 years of experience. So in 4 years of training, you should be a master. Bam. So take my hard card, my triangles, and because it got a soapy solution, it's gonna be back and forth. So just make sure, you're taking it down. All right. I'm gonna grab my heat gun, and I'm gonna heat my edges at the top. I'm doing this because when I lift the window up, I don't want it to move out of place. So you can take you some heat, heat some of that water out. That way when you lift the window up, it's not moving around. All right, it's pretty good, it's pretty in place. All right, now we're just gonna go over the window. All right, now that we're up, we are going to lift it up first, spray. The window is just down, so you want to spray that dirt back down. You want to lubricate the tint at the same time, that way it's sliding. Remove the plastic liner. Get all that dirt out of there, dirty water. Bam. I like to take me a shank and a triangle. Use a shank to pull the tint back like this, and then use the triangle to tuck it. So I'm moving my shank to the left while I'm tucking with this hand. Bam. So that we get our tint flattened, pretty much at the finish line. You can either go down or you can go to the left to the right. I started off just going down. I see people go to the left to the right like that. You know, whatever floats your boat. Bam. So now we want to take our triangle, run it across the edge, get all the extra water out, wipe our surface down, get all our tubes out the car, throw our razor blades away, and bam, that's how you tint a single window. Clean it up. Always wipe the customer car back down. They didn't bring it to you like that. They shouldn't leave like that. Get all your dirt up. Sometimes when you're using the razor blade, you kind of tap the seals a little bit, so just make sure everything is good and no rubber just laying around. Some people got a machine, that way they don't have to cut into the rubber. If you go over your work, so, wipe the windows down. And for the final touches, I like to add Windex. Spray it off with Windex. Make sure you got all your tubes. I can't tell you how many times I left a tube in somebody's car. Yep. After you clean it, you can always take some tape. And you know, you got tinner's tape. I like to buy tape from Home Depot. Take your piece of tape, put it on the windows, or on the window that you tinted. You know, you can put the child lock on. Put the child lock on, put tape on both of the windows. That way the customer is less likely to let it down. Sorry if I ain't reading the comments. I gotta give me another phone so I can work and read. But I'm gonna answer your comments and questions in the comments right now. I'm gonna do the Q&A right now. Alright. How much tint a spaceship? Man, we can tint anything. What's up? Appreciate the love, man. Y'all go like and subscribe. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers. I got 39 people in here. You know, that'll be easy 40 more subscribers. I'm at like 66. Let me get to 100. I appreciate it. I'm gonna be dropping real videos, real tips on how to really do, you know, wraps and tints. You know, I already got paid, you know, for the job, so I'm just doing this for fun. So, you know, help me have fun. You know, let's have fun with it. You know, free game, free tips. Tubes. I got a shank. I got a triangle. I got this squeegee tool. I got this. And I got a razor blade. One of these. And one of these. So if you're interested in learning how to tint, hit me up. I can do tint class online, or you know, if you're in Memphis and want to pull up and learn, you can do that too. But yeah, like, subscribe. Let me show y'all a walk around so y'all can really see my work. It's kind of hot back here in this garage. I work in the heat, work in the garage. So yeah, I'm building my business from the ground up. As you see, it look good. Yeah. And it matched the tint she already had. So it matched the tint she already had. She just needed one window. I matched the tint up, got it right, put the tape on the inside. Appreciate everybody who left a like. I appreciate everybody who in here right now. You know, show me some love, like, subscribe. You know, tune in for more videos, man. We going up.